morning. It's time to wake up. Wakey, wakey. I can wake up, you can wake up. And I'm going to get water. I'll be right back. My morning cuppa this morning is water. Water, water, water. Because I'm told I'm in a higher elevation, so I need to drink water. So that's what I'm drinking right now. What's your morning cuppa? Pachetta, good morning. Deirdre, hi, sweetie. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this at 5:30 in the morning where I'm at. Oh, thank you, Pachetta. Thank you for sharing. I'm just now finding it on the phone. Hopefully it will let me do that and share it. And it's making noise. There it is. Oh, thank you, Pachetta. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that me and the Angel Mobile drove over 1,100 miles in 2 days. Can y'all believe that? It's crazy. Good morning, Karen Lewis. How are you this morning? Okay, I found it on the phone. Let me see if I can share. Okay, it's letting me share it this morning. Maybe life will be different out here in the West. I'm in Colorado right now. Hi, Natalie Brown. Karen Lewis. I did, Pachetta. I got really good rest last night. I'm at a hotel room right now. I'm about, I think I'm about 150 miles from where Ruth Anderson is. So I am going to stay here until after the silent meditation that we do together on Sunday mornings. And then I will be headed her way. I have to go into some really high mountains. I'm going into Denver first, Denver, Colorado, if any of you are familiar with where that is. And then I'm going on to Boulder, which is where Ruth lives. So I'm still sharing. Sharing and talking. Sometimes that doesn't work too well for me, but I'm doing it. Good morning, Joanne Castillo. Oh, it's so good to see you on here, honey. Yeah, Deirdre, I think so. I think I was drunk from being on the road. It was kind of crazy. I still felt like I was moving even after I got here. And of course, I can't do anything normal. Normal, I don't believe, is in my vocabulary. So I was I put in the hotel in my GPS so that I could get to it. And it took me into a housing development. And all of a sudden, the GPS says you have arrived. And it had even the name of the hotel you've arrived at, Quality Inn. And I'm looking around and I'm going, seriously, I do not think that house is a hotel. It doesn't look anything like the picture. So I just happened to be on the phone with, not with the hotel, but with the company that does the renting. And I said, can you help me? Because I am not at the hotel and I need to be there at the hotel. And she was no help, but she was able to get me their phone number. So when I called, he knew exactly what had happened because he said they've had this problem where the GPS does that. And he's talked to numerous people about it. And they keep telling him they're going to change it, and it doesn't change. It takes people, if they put it in GPS, it takes them into that housing development. Isn't that crazy? Like, I, he gave me directions over the phone of how to get there, thank goodness, because I found the hotel and got something to eat and got a good night's sleep. So, okay, so shared. And now let me just get off of sharing and see who all is here. I love this. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. Sally, my Sally De La Rosa, and Tony. Tony, thank you. Thank you so much. Tony sends me the radar for where I'm at, and she wasn't sure exactly where I was, so she sent me the whole United States radar. So where I'm at here in outside of Denver, it's a little town called Lyman, Colorado, and the weather is just beautiful, except for the wind. It's very, very windy here. I almost got blown away. And as I was getting stuff out of my car to bring inside, I was putting it on one of those roller carts that they have for the luggage, and it kept rolling and the wind kept blowing. You should have seen me. I was a mess. I had just come off the road. I was already not doing great because I had to go around in circles trying to find the hotel. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to be done with this now and get up into a hotel room and relax. And then I'm on the second floor and they don't have an elevator. So I had to climb upstairs to boot. So yeah, it was a little bit like Beverly Hillish, Beverly Hills, uh, Beverly Hillbillies, but it's okay. Everything worked out perfectly. I know, right, Sally? Tony, she's got it all covered. It's like wherever you are, Teri, here you go. Here's the radar. And I love that. I love that she does that. I love all of the help that you all are giving me and watching out for me. You got my back no matter what it is that's going on. How many miles have I driven in total? Ooh, I think the last time I looked, I had 47 or 4,800 miles on the vehicle. Remember, I posted the 44, and then I drove more after that. So I think it's close to 4,800 or even over 4,800 now, Wendy. And good morning to you. Who else is on? Proper from Periscope. Good morning. And Perchetta, I will reach Ruth by dinner time. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I've asked for a late checkout, so I won't leave the hotel until around noon, which is 3 o'clock back in the real world. I'm sorry, 2 o'clock in the eastern part of the world. So yeah, I'll be there by dinner time. I'm so excited to see my Ruth. I love her. And let's see who else is on. Just checking the names right now. I see your messages. Nathan Keene, good morning to you. Keely Mel, hello. Some names that I'm not familiar with. Good morning and welcome to the morning cuppa. Let me grab my water. Ruth has told me that if I don't drink water, I'll get dehydrated because we are at a very high elevation. And I woke up as I was thinking about what she'd said and getting my water. I was like, that song, I'm on the top of the world, it was playing in my head. And I'm like, oh, geez, this really is when you get up into that higher elevation. It's like being on top of the world because you're so high up there and everything changes. She said, if I get a headache, drink water. If I feel thirsty, drink water. The answer to everything here in Colorado is drink water. So I'm drinking lots of water. Good morning, Aaron's. I want to know how to say your name. I love the way it looks, but I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. So can you help me by telling me how to pronounce your name so that I say it right? And Wendy says, wow, you covered a lot of miles. I sure did, Wendy. I went north to Michigan and then over east to New York and then back down to Maryland. And I've just been all over the map with this journey. And we have been on quite the adventure, haven't we? And I'm trying to take pictures everywhere I go, either pictures or do a short video to show you all some of the area that I'm in. Bruschetta, yes, it was the carpenters. I'm on the top of the world. And that's what it feels like. It really does. When you have that awareness that you're that high up on the mountaintop, and these are some big mountains. If you've ever seen pictures or been to Colorado, you know what I'm talking about. They're really, really big mountains. And I have to tell you all my funny. I told them last night in the chanting group, my new nickname is Waldo. Okay. Where in the world is Teri Angel? So last night, actually, it was yesterday afternoon, I was driving through Kansas. All of these states that I've been in lately, Missouri, Kansas, and now Colorado, are huge. And I'm talking land mass, really, really big states. So I drove through Missouri, all of Missouri, and it was big. Came into Kansas, and wow, I didn't think I would ever get out of Kansas. I was like, okay, can I not be in Kansas anymore? Oh my God, I'm done with Kansas now. It's beautiful, but I want to be in Colorado. Well, Kansas is kind of flat. There's like field after field. That's all you're looking at are these huge, excuse me, these huge fields. It's farming country. So there's a lot of farm fields. So I cross a line and it says, welcome to colorful Colorado. And I'm celebrating and I'm like, yes, I'm in Colorado. And I had texted Ruth and said, I'm in Colorado. And she's, whoopee. So then I'm driving and I'm driving and I'm driving miles and miles and miles. And it looks the same as Kansas. And I'm going, seriously? Like, this is Colorado? Wait a minute. What'd you do? Where did y'all hide your mountains? So I came so close to calling Ruth and saying, I don't know what happened. I can't find the mountains. They're nowhere. This is all just the same as Kansas. It's all flat. It's all farms and fields. And where the heck are the mountains? So I drove and miles and miles and miles later, I knew that I was going up. You know how when you're on the interstate and you know that you're going up a hill, the big trucks are struggling. They can't go more than like 10 miles an hour trying to get up the hills. So I came up a hill, got to the very top of the hill, and as I'm starting to come down, there's the mountains. So I was able to see all of those beautiful Colorado mountains. That mountain range, the Rocky Mountain range, is just gorgeous, I have to tell you. I'm hoping that there'll be a place where I can pull over and just capture that mountain range because there's nothing more beautiful than that Rocky Mountain range. And I've been in a lot of mountains, but just seeing the beauty of it all, seeing myself surrounded by these huge mountains. And I have to drive up to the top of those mountains. No, wait, I get to. The Angel Mobile is going to fly us up to the top of those mountains. And it's going to be amazing to see that view when we get to the top. And then after I get to Boulder, Ruth is taking me into where it's snowing. It's a place called Snowmass. And so we get to be there for a few days and see where some snow, and it's a ski lodge. So I'll show you, I'll do a video while I'm there and show you some of that beauty. So I'm just in awe being here in Colorado and bringing all of you to the mountains here with me. The next land blessing, it will be here in Colorado. let me try that again. Prochetta, the next land blessing will be here in Colorado. After I get with Ruth today, we'll figure out exactly the timing of that, when it's going to happen. I know we're doing a Time Heals training next weekend. So we'll figure out exactly when and give you enough time that everybody can tune in and be with us for the land blessing. Hope is here. Good morning, Hope, or afternoon for you. And love and light to you as well, honey. Jean Lorio, good morning, good morning. Lazy Bones finally woke up. Love to everyone, and it is a beautiful day. I've already listened to Abraham. It's a good day. And Prochetta, love the hugging trees. That was such a beautiful find. I had pulled over to rest. I was going to stay there for about half an hour or so. And that was in Kansas. So there was a big, big field, and I just went for a long walk. I just walked and walked and walked because I'd been driving hundreds of miles. So I walked to the end of the field, and there were trees lining the end of the field, and that little brook, that little stream that was going, and there was a little walkway where you could walk back even further. There were windmills. The windmills here are amazing. I don't know if you were able to see any of them in that picture that I took, but they're huge. They're so big. So I thought, okay, this would be great pictures to post for the Our Journey page on Facebook. So I took out my phone and just started snapping pictures, and I found that hugging tree. And it twists around, the two trunks twist around each other in such a beautiful way. It just looks like they're just continuously giving each other a hug and saying, it's okay, I got you, I love you, I'm here for you. And so I just stopped and talked to that tree and just told it, thank you. Thank you for being there and for shining out love into the world. And just went up and put my hands on it and gave it a little squeeze and talked to all the trees. They were all beautiful. There was some that made the peace sign as the trunks came up and separated out. And then I found hearts everywhere there. There was a natural formation of a heart in the ground. So I took that picture, and there were lots of elementals playing. They all like posed for me as I took the pictures. I was looking at them afterward and saw so many faces and forms in the rocks, especially. I believe that rock formation that I took a picture of was there for a reason. It was the only one there. And I think someone had either buried an animal or something there and covered it up with that rock formation, because there were two upright rocks that were long rocks with another rock sitting on top. And it was kind of like an entryway into where that rock formation was. And it went down into the creek. So I'm pretty sure that was kind of a memorial. I didn't even feel like walking on top of it, of the rocks. I just kind of stood nearby and felt into the energy of it. And it felt like it was somebody had paid homage, probably to an animal, is what it felt like. And there were a lot of just natural formations of hearts and peace, love that was in that area. So I just stood there and walked around in that whole place where the trees were and the water, and it felt really good. Okay, yes, I am taking very, very good care of myself. Prochetta, thank you. And I hope I've already had my drink this morning. So I haven't had the coffee yet, because you drink the drink before you drink the coffee. And that's helping me a lot to have that nutrition and to keep up with all of the supplements that I need just in that one drink. So thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. And it is helping. And Hope, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Today, I believe, is not a dialysis day for you. So I hope that you're feeling well today and that you're able to do something fun. Today's Saturday. No, today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. And this is when we do our morning silent meditation with Enlightened World Network. And Ruth is working on a new show and some new things for Enlightened World. So we're going to be doing some planning and all kinds of stuff while I'm here. We are working on a healing modality that Ruth and I are going to bring out called Angelic Gems. And we're working with the divine healers. So we'll have that all worked up while I'm here. So what else is going on? What are you all doing on your Saturday? Good morning, Shell Lawson. Thank you for coming onto the show this morning. I'm coming today from Colorado. I think it's been a different state every day this week, hasn't it? Pretty much. I've been all over the place. Lately, it was Kansas and Missouri, Indiana. I was with my beautiful niece in Indiana. I heard, I heard from my brother, my little brother last night. We have prayed for him before. He's had surgery recently, and he's still in a lot of pain. So he ended up in the ER last night. My sister texted me and told me that he was in the ER. So I texted him and said, what did you do? And why are you at the hospital? So we need to lift Gary up again because he has to have more surgery. And so let's keep Gary in our prayers today, if you would. He's going to the surgeon on Monday. So I don't know when they'll be able to do the surgery, but it will be soon. And Sally's asking prayers for Tony to continue being lifted for her health issues. She was unable to do her injection on Friday, so she's without her meds that keep her on her feet. Yeah, definitely sending love and healing energy to our Tony. Really, Tony and Hope and you, Sally, we lift all of you up every day for your health. And my sister Billy went to see Brian yesterday, Pachetta. I haven't heard back from her, so I'm not sure, but I'm hoping she'll come onto the show this morning and maybe she'll tell us how Brian's doing. But I know that he had tested negative for COVID, so he got that out of his system. And I'm not sure what else is going on with him, but maybe we can get a good report from Billy this morning. And yeah, Sally, y'all have to keep me straight because with all this traveling, going into different time zones and different elevations, I think it's doing something to my brain. And my brain needs to function, right? It needs to stay strong. So yeah, it is Sunday. And I'll be going to Ruth, or I'll be staying with a friend when I'm close to Ruth. I won't be staying at her house, but I'm staying with a friend, Denise. And then Ruth and I are going away together. I think on Tuesday is when we leave for that trip. So I'll be back on the road, but I won't be driving. I'm going to make Ruth drive. I had to give the angel another bath. She had to have a bath before I could head out here because it was just so dirty. Tell you, the road is not nice. There's lots of bugs on the road, and the windshield, I have to keep stopping every so many miles and clean the windshield to get all the bug dew off of it. It's really, really amazing. that on the road, you're so focused on the traffic. And then when you stop, you realize what it's done to your body. And after you step out of that vehicle, it's like, oh my gosh, there's a world out here, because that inside of the car, that's your world while you're traveling, while you're going those hundreds of miles, and you're changing the time zones. And I didn't even realize until I think I was in St. Louis, and I turned on the Angel Speakers show on Fridays, and I thought, okay, I'll jump in there and I can get on the Zoom and I can say hello live on Zoom. It was at the end of the show, and I'm going, what's going on? And I realized I had gone into a different time zone. So, when you're traveling in the car and you change the time zones, it doesn't mean anything because you're still in the now moment, but the whole world has changed, because of where you are now physically. It's just really interesting doing this journey and going, like I said, the hundreds and hundreds of miles and now thousands of miles, and the difference when you really stop and look at everything, not just a road, not just the scenery that's ahead of you. Christina, good morning. Sharon Boyle, good morning to you. And there's Charlie. People are waking up. You know what? I've been awake for a while, so y'all need to wake up too. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning here now. So wake up, wakey, wakey. Christina says, having 3 of the grandkids over today for our pumpkin decorating and hayride, then taking a class with the creator of the Voyager from back in the 80s. Okay, tarot cards just for the fun of it. Beautiful. That sounds like a lot of fun, Christina. And I hope that is fun for you. And I want to hear more, and then I want a reading. Sharon, you're having a tea break. Am I allowed to stay a while? You can stay as long as you want to stay, Sharon Boyle. How are you doing? How are you feeling, honey? I hope that you're back to normal, whatever normal is. I hope that you are without pain. Let's put it that way. That there's no pain and that the symptoms have cleared up. And Charlie, good morning. It was so good to see you last night. I haven't posted those pictures yet, but Charlie sent me some pictures from where we did the land blessing on Long Island. Him and Erica, I don't know if Christine went, but Charlie and Erica went back and found some stones that had angels painted on them. So at the place where we did the land blessing, Charlie has placed some of those stones and some other stones and the American flag, because that's one thing that the angels and the guides have shown me, that at each of these land blessings, we need to be putting flags and spreading that, letting that energy go throughout our beautiful country. So everywhere here in the States that a land blessing is done, there will be flags placed there. And I was just looking to see if anybody else was jumping on here. Okay, so what else are you all doing today? It's Sunday. It's normally a day of rest, right? Rest and relaxation, sleeping in like our Jean Lorio did. Giving you a hard time there, Jean. And interestingly, I woke up before my alarm went off. So my body knew, even though I was in a different time zone, my body knew that I was supposed to be awake for the show. So I was awake when it went off, and then I turned on Abraham and did the Good Morning Rampage and let that play. It's so amazing to listen to that. And in my car, when I connect my phone to the stereo system, I can hear it. I can listen to it in the car. I can listen to Abraham or any of the YouTubes that I want to put on to play. Yes, absolutely, Sally. We do. And when I come back, we will do that and put that flag there at Lake Michigan. All right, Sharon says, illness wise, doing really well, thanks. I lifted some heavy things too soon, and I have to set my injury off again. 100 lines, give your energy time to heal before resuming normal activities. Well, instead of punishing yourself with that, let's just send some positive energy your way and start talking to your body and telling your body, I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healed from this injury. I am in my best possible health that I can be in. Let's start doing that and really pouring in positive energy to the bones and to the cells, to the blood flow in your body so that the cells work the very best they can work. This stuff really works. We heal from the inside, which means that we heal ourselves. So as we are aware of that and we breathe in energy to the cells and then we talk positive. Remember the study by Dr. Emoto with the water, where the water changes the molecules and it actually changes depending on what you're saying to the water. If you're putting out a positive energy and you keep saying to that water things like, I love you, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're awesome. The molecules change to such a beautiful pattern and everything starts looking different and different in a really good way. If you say things that are bad to the water, that are bad to say, not bad, but the molecules change in a different way and they don't cohese, they don't come together in the way that they do when you speak positively to it. So this has been proven scientifically that what you say to the water, even the water that you drink, if you say, I love you, you can write on your glass or on your water bottle, I love you, you're amazing. It will change those molecules. If you speak it to the water, just keep telling that water, I am healed. I am healed. This water is healing my body. Then it changes the molecules and makes it more pure and healing for you. We are mostly water inside of these bodies. So when we're talking to ourselves in that way and we're telling ourselves, you are amazing, I love you, you are healed, you are working in perfect alignment, accept, align, allow, and you are pain free, you are healthy. I do this every day. Last night I started sneezing, and I know it was like from all this, the different things that I've been breathing in as I go, all those farms that I pass through, all the pollen from the trees that's in the air. Everything was making me really stuffy, and I'm still a little bit stuffy, but I started sneezing and then I coughed, and I'm going, oh no, we are not having any of that. there is not going to be any of that on this journey. So I started talking to my body and I started saying, I am healthy, I am healed. My body is able to repair itself. And I love that. I love that about the body, that I can be in perfect health. I can be in perfect alignment with the energy of feeling good and being healthy and being happy and healthy and whole and free. And I do this self talk. And guess what? The sneezing stopped, the dripping stopped, everything just stopped because I was all of a sudden in alignment and my body was listening to what I had to say. All of that energy that I put in there, this works. It really, truly works when you believe it and you start doing that self talk. It will turn things around for you. Okay, so after that round page, let me just see what your comments are. Jean says, apparently today I'm going to be holding a puppy dog all day. No more pain pills. Intend for that puppy dog, little Ringo, to be pain free. And just set that intention and speak it into reality. And you can hold and cuddle Ringo, of course, because Ringo is so adorable. And he needs that. He needs the coddling right now. So go ahead and do that. But set that intention, Jean, that Ringo is pain free and just send healing. You're trained now and attuned to Time Heals energy. So you can do that for Ringo as well. Send that energy right into his little body. And Sharon says, yesterday was amazing. I hadn't been out for a while. I'm so glad you got to be outside. I was out in nature and loved it yesterday. And Sharon says, I should strap a cat on my shoulder to cover that, the back, and the neck. Yeah. Yes, Sharon Boyle, Masaru Emoto. Water is affected by our thoughts and our words, etc. It really is. And our bodies, like I said, we're mostly water. So as we're talking to our body, we're telling it all of this beautiful, wonderful stuff that it's amazing. It's amazing that we do heal. We heal ourselves. It's not a pill that heals us, but it's the talk, the self-talk, the intention that we are putting into our body, the intention that we're putting into the water that we drink, that this water is healing for us. This water is joining up with all the water already in our body, and it's changing the molecules, it's changing the way things are affecting us. And those cells that are inside of our body, they're responding when that water is fresh and that water is healthy. The cells are going to start repairing themselves. And those breaths that you take in, the heart-brain coherence that I have taught you and that I continue to teach you on this show, the heart-brain coherence changes the cells in your body as well. It helps you to get younger looking because you anti-age when you do the heart-brain coherence. And it brings everything into a beautiful healing energy that your whole body goes into. Wow, my picture just changed on Zoom. Maybe it's because I was speaking the frequency, right? Yeah, the PERS have healing frequencies, just like the singing bowls have a healing frequency. All of it, it all works to bring us into a beautiful energy of love and joy and perfect health. Becky LaFave, good morning to you. Yes, we figured out that it's Sunday. Teri figured out that it's Sunday. I was still stuck in Saturday because I think I was a little altered because of all the traveling that I've been doing. My brain didn't know what day it was yet. And Jean says, you know, our earth is mostly water too. That is why I tell Gaia how beautiful she is and how much I love and how grateful I am to her. Absolutely. And have you all seen the beautiful paintings that our Gabby is working on? We need to get Gabby in here. We need our people. Where is everyone this morning? We have quite the group, but we're missing Gabby, who has painted Mother Gaia quite beautifully. If you haven't seen that painting, please check it out. And now she's done Pachamama, and I think she's going to do the goddess or the ascended master Kuan Yin next. And that one, I am so interested in seeing Kuan Yin and seeing this triad of paintings that she has done all lined up together and see that energy. That's going to be quite amazing. Oh, am I still frozen? I hope I'm live because I didn't see it freeze on my end. So that's the energy there, you know. Like I said, it's quite high up here on top of the mountain. Okay, good, Sally. I'm glad it came back for you. Christina says vets have a saying that if you leave a pile of cat bones in a room and come back in an hour, they will be reassembled because cats heal so quickly. They really do. I was amazed at my cats. I had two cats for 19 years. I'm going in and out. Yeah, I see that now. I'm looking at it on the screen and it says it was interrupted. So let me see if I'm back. Oh, I hope it's back. I see your comments that it's frozen, but I'm looking on the live on my phone and it looks like we're back. Okay, so I'm here at a hotel and I'm using the hotel internet. Maybe I should change it to my phone. Hang on, let me see if I can do that and maybe it will be more stable if I put it on my hotspot. So let me take just a moment and do that. And if I can switch it over, then I think it will be more stable for the rest of the show. Okay. All right. I hope I'm back. It wouldn't let me connect to my phone. I don't know why. I'm trying, people. All right. Let me see if we're back on. Okay. Let me know if you would in your comments if it's back. I changed it over to my phone. I have a hotspot on my phone. Yes, I'm okay. And Sharon, I love that. Sharon says technology is so reliable. They can send rockets to space but can't provide stable internet connections. I know. Yeah. Tony. Hi, Tony. All right. So I think we're back live streaming. Hopefully, it won't be freezing up anymore. I'll pay more attention on the phone. And if I see it freeze, then I will see if I can do something to jiggle it. Okay, I got my phone where I can see that now. We're so glad you're on with us, Tony. Good morning. Tony, I was saying earlier, I really appreciate you sending me the radar pictures from wherever I'm at. Like, where in the world is Waldo? Where in the world is Teri Angel? And I am in Colorado. I'll be in Colorado for a couple of weeks. Ruth and I are going to a ski lodge called Snowmass, and I don't ski. So that'll be interesting to go on that adventure and hopefully not end up with any broken bones. I don't plan on getting out there skiing, but hopefully I don't slip and slide while I'm there in the snow. And thank you, Tony. Thank you for letting me know what's going on. It's pretty clear here in Colorado. It's just windy. There is lots and lots of wind and blowing me around. I don't think yeah. Sharon, I don't see me anyway out there on the skis. I just don't see that happening. But I'll at least enjoy the view and enjoy watching the skiing because I love to watch it. But I just don't see me going down the side of a mountain on skis. That's I would end up in a tree somewhere. Stay safe, stay down at the bottom, and don't catch the chairlift, right? Yeah. Don't catch that chairlift because I might end up at the very top of that snow-filled mountain. So what else did I miss while I was frozen? Um, the COVID situation in Colorado. I'm not sure. I haven't really had any news at all about that. So I don't know what's happening here where I'm at. I just know that I'm taking every precaution on this journey. I'm wearing the mask. I'm using the hand sanitizer. I'm staying out of crowds and just doing everything that I know to do to stay safe. And I know that the angels are keeping me safe. They've already told me that. They've got me in a bubble. So, yeah, so I feel perfectly safe here. And please go ahead and put in your prayer requests also, because it's that time. This morning has flown by. And Tony, I knew you were somewhere in the middle of the US. Yeah, I am. I'm close to Denver right now. And when I'm with Ruth, I'll be in Boulder, Colorado. Tony, just so you know that's where it will be. Sally, for the first time this year, they mentioned snow in Michigan's forecast, but for up north, thanking God for that. There was just a blue flash around you. Well, I mentioned the angels, and I can see the energy moving behind me. I see the gritty look on the wall, and yeah, they're here. They're all around me. I see on, I believe it's my left side. There's energy there. Even when I move my hand, I see purples and blues, a little bit of white in there. Do you all see that? So the angels are here. Wow. Yeah, they just wanted to be on the show this morning. That's all. And they want to give you all an alignment with their energy this morning. That's what they just told me. They're here to do an alignment to their angelic energy. Yay. Okay. So yes, Sharon, I will sit in the cafe with coffee and cake and watch all the skiers. All right, Becky, I have a question for everyone. I helped my nephew and his girlfriend. They wanted to get pregnant. So I helped and she's pregnant. But now I'm going through our karma. No septic tank and now no refrigerator. What did I do wrong and how do I fix this now? You didn't do anything wrong, honey. You didn't do anything wrong. So just cancel, clear, delete that thought that something is wrong. See, did you see the flash when I said that? Cancel, clear, delete that there's anything wrong and go into the energy of everything is working perfectly. Do accept, align, allow, like our Marietta taught us. Accept, align, allow, accept, align, allow. Everything's working perfectly now, accept, align, allow. And just let that energy go into your thoughts and go out into your physical manifestation of what it is you're trying to bring in. The septic tank, the refrigerator, whatever that is. Manifestation is happening so rapidly right now. So bring that energy to you with your thought process and with your words. And when you start speaking that something's wrong, you're bringing in more of that energy. So, Becky, let's turn that around. As Abraham says, let's pivot away from any negative creation and bring in only positive thoughts. Only positive is allowed. Like I say a lot, only love and light can live inside of me. Only that which is positive energy is going to be brought forth to me. Okay, so the comments are scrolling fast. Let me scroll back up and see what else we got. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, for you to know where I'm at. Thank you for keeping track of me. I think Christina is keeping track of me on a map as well with little push pins. So thank you for doing that. Charlie is putting Lisa Newman in for prayer. She's having surgery in 2 days. And remember my brother Gary, who's going to have more surgery. And also, please remember Brenda's father, Cecil, and her mother, Loretta, my sister, Loretta. Let's keep them lifted up in our prayers, please. And Cecil is not doing real well physically. So let's keep him lifted up. Sally says, we have our second community healing night on the 25th of this month. So I'm working on some advertising today. Awesome. Good morning, Jennifer Langren, back in Miami. How is Miami? Are you getting lots of rain? That's what I've heard, that there's rain happening in Florida. Christina, my 3-time Emmy-winning video journalist cousin is at a station in Colorado. Awesome. I love that. Deirdre, prayers for everyone who's asking and for Dick Lemieux and world peace, of course. Yes, let's please lift up Linda Lemieux and her husband, Dick. So, okay, Becky, you got that. I see the thumbs up. Yeah, only positive, honey. Only put out positive energy. What you put out comes back to you. So you want to create with your words and with your thoughts. You want to create that which you want to manifest. If it's something that's physical you're trying to manifest, hold that thought inside of you that it's already there. It's already done. It's a done deal. You've got that refrigerator. You've got that septic tank. It's showing up for you. So allow it. Allow what's happening to happen, and then watch the manifestation. Prachetta asks for special prayers of safety and protection for my beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. Good health and happiness prayers for Gary, Protector Tony, beautiful Hope, lovely Wendy, happy Stacy, and sweet Shantae. Prayers of strength, compassion, and abundance for soul sister Sally, Tracy, David, Neil, and Prachir, and love you all. Love you right back, Prachetta and Prachir. Thank you all for being here this morning. And Chris Black from England on Periscope, good morning to you. Okay. Yes, all right, Becky, awesome. I'm glad you're turning that around. Pivot away from it and watch the manifestation. And you're so welcome. Jennifer, you got some rain. It was raining there in Florida and in a few other places that I've been. So the rain hopefully will wander out to California. Karen Palmer told us last night that things are starting to settle down in California with the fires. So let's pray for that for all of the states that were getting those fires, including Colorado. Somewhere I think there may be still some fires here in Colorado. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Yes, Prachetta, absolutely. So let's go into our prayer time. The angels are here. They've already said they wanted to help align all of the energy for everyone that's on, everyone that will come on. Just take in this energy alignment that they're going to do. And yes, let's pray for Erica, our Erica Hoppy, for her getting a job. Where is she this morning? Where's our Erica? Where in the world is she? And Gabby and some of the others that come in normally with us. We're missing some peeps. And Stacy, you should be awake and on here. Oh, you were soul traveling last night, Sally. Awesome. Yes, Jennifer, I am in Colorado now. And I will be at my destination place in Colorado this afternoon. I still have I think it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours of driving time. So I will be there this afternoon, and we'll let you all know when the Angel Mobile lands where it needs to be in that mountain area of Boulder, Colorado. Okay. Good morning, Vicki Karen Smith. Thank you for coming on with us. All right, so let's just take some deep breaths. Just breathe in to your heart space. If you put somebody in the circle, just hold them in your heart. And if you haven't mentioned the names, but you are concerned for someone and want to put healing energy to them, hold them in your heart. And let's remember Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Let's remember all of the inhabitants of Earth, all the animals, nature, all of our trees, the waterways, and the whole collective energy here on Earth. Let's lift that up today. Good morning, Julie Kiss. And let's put Julie in and Linda Kiss as well. Okay, so breathe in deeply into your lungs. Hold that energy of love in there. Just really feel love today. And when you exhale, let go of anything that's unlike love. Only love and light is welcome into the heart right now. And as long as you want to hold that thought, if you want only love and light inside of your heart, just welcome it in there and hold it in. Let it be right there in your heart. And when you place your hand over your heart, that brings your focus there. So everything that you're doing, all of the breathing, all of the thought process, thinking of something absolutely amazing to be grateful for. I'm so grateful for this family. I'm grateful for every day that we come together, every morning here on this time together. No matter where we are in the world, we're in this now moment together, sharing love, sharing light, sharing our burdens. Hold that in your heart. And I'm going to ask our angels to surround all of us as we're holding in this energy. And we're lifting up everyone we care about. I'm calling in our angels, Archangel Raphael from the east, Archangel Michael from the south, Archangel Gabriel from the west, and Archangel Uriel from the north. Asking those angels to come forward to each person that's here right now, totally surrounding them with energy. So as you envision these angels circling around you in all directions, just breathe in and relax. You don't have to do anything else other than just be open and accept. And what these angels are doing right now is aligning you to the angelic energy. As you hold that thought in your heart, hold in love. The angels are pure, unconditional love. They have no judgment. They have no criticism. So whatever you're going through, whatever you think that you're doing wrong, or something is wrong inside of you, there's a pain or an emotional pain, just let that go and know that the angels see you in your perfection and they're aligning you to the energy that will help you see yourself in that way. This energy will help you to understand that you are love. You are unconditional love. And you're able to give that to yourself. So breathe in. Feel that energy slowly turning around you as each angel Each angel right now is moving in a clockwise direction. And as they move around your physical body, they are tuning you to that energy that they're bringing in. You may see color. You might see the color of these 4 angels all twirling and swirling together as that energy mixes into your chakra energy and goes directly into your heart center. I'm seeing some purple and gold and white energy, all of it mixing together, coming directly into your heart center. Let's just take a moment as the angels do their work. Just feel that powerful energy. If you have any pain in your body, envision this energy going directly there. See it coming in to heal you, to release any energy of pain, whether that's a physical pain or an emotional pain. Let that pain go. Just let that energy swirl all around you and cover every part of you, your whole body, your mind, your emotions. Just give over that pain. Just hand it over to the angels. They will take your pain and they'll transmute it. And you'll feel the difference. When they take the pain from you, you'll feel different. I feel Archangel Raphael really helping somebody right now. He's releasing some pain that's inside. And it feels like it's in the stomach area. So someone who has that heavy pain in there, just let it go. Let it release. Breathe it out on your out breath. There's some joint pain that's being released. I just felt that go. I felt almost like a crack as that joint moved. There's someone that's having a hard time breathing. Sally, I think this may be you. There's an energy of the hard breath trying to come into the lungs. Sally, just allow the angels to release that energy. Allow them to soften up the breath. There's some stress that's moving up and out from the shoulder area for someone. Any of the people that we put in the circle that are in pain, just envision with me as the angels are doing this alignment. Envision them moving that energy up and out, helping each person that's been put into the circle today. Anyone that's watching this show on the replay, this energy is alive. So you didn't miss anything of the blessing that we're getting right now. This alignment, this attunement to their energy is so profound. It's so beautiful just to watch them work, just to see them coming and surrounding all of us with that energy of love, pure, unconditional love. Thank you, angels. Let's give gratitude, and I've got chills after chills. Just give gratitude for what the angels have blessed us with today, that beautiful healing energy of love. Let's see if I can read your comments this morning. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. We're bringing in the energy of love from the angels, and they made a shift in our energy. They changed us inside so that whatever is going on, wherever that pain is, it was being moved out by the alignment that they did, bringing us into our perfection. Deirdre says, yawns, tears, and snot. Lots of releasing here. So grateful. Absolutely. So much gratitude for what the angels did for us right now. It's so wonderful. It really is. It's amazing. It's amazing how they can take that pain away in an instant. And that pain it's us holding on to it. It's what we're holding on to and not letting go of. And when they align us to that energy and bring in all of that beautiful color and that beautiful love, it just causes a shift and it moves the pain energy away from us. So thank you for accepting. Thank you for believing. When we make that statement, I believe in angels, it allows our body to be healed by that energy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's do our gratitude to each other. So connecting together, just grab somebody, grab them and hug them and say, thank you, I love you to them. Thank you for being here this morning to receive. Thank you for being here this morning to add your energy to our collective energy. And may whatever is going on inside of you, whether it's you personally or someone you love and care about, it's all working out perfectly. Accept, align, allow. And now let's do that with each other. Let's do our heart telephone, grabbing one person and holding their hand and squeezing it so tight. Just really give a big squeeze to that person. And let's send it around the group at the count of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Thank you for holding each other and loving each other and bringing everything into its alignment and into its perfection. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel, for doing this alignment to the energy today. It was very heartfelt and very loved and very accepted. And if you got pain relief, just let us all know. If something shifted inside of you, just type that in the comments and let us know that you felt it, you received it, and that now it's shifted inside of you. Hi, Mary Crincoli. Hi, darling. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for the gift of you and for all that you do in the world and for sharing of you. And absolutely, Jean L'Oreal, thank you, Source, for our holy angels. So blessed to be in their energy and to know their energy. Thank you. I'm just reading all your words. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. So beautiful. And Prachetta says, Prachir was very low today. Now I can see him smiling. Thanks so much. You are so welcome. And Prachir, I love you so much, my dear brother. I can't wait to get a real Prachir and Prachetta hug over in India. That is going to be so amazing. Mary, I'm in Colorado. I love Colorado from what I've seen of it so far. I can't wait to see the rest. And Sally says, easier breathing. The pain in the left shoulder and neck are gone. Thank you. You're so welcome. I felt that joint pain move. I felt the flexibility of the joints. And I did feel the breathing was you, Sally. I knew that there was something happening there. I felt hope getting this energy. I felt Sharon Boyle. I felt your energy being cleared and aligned. and any of that pain energy just going. Just breathe it in. Breathe in deeply and let all of the energy that was there flow out of you and allow the angels to do their work. I'm waiting also, Prachetta. I'm keeping track. And as soon as I'm able to get my ticket, I'm going to grab a ticket to come to India. Okay, so I see Deirdre has said our words to take us out of here. And I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Remember that at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, we are doing the silent meditation with Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and I will be here with you. We will be holding all of anyone who wants to join in that silent meditation, and we will be behind the scenes talking to each other and doing that meditation together with each other and seeing what the angels are saying. Sharon, your injury feels less painful. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so let's say these words that take us out every day, the words that mean that this spirit that's inside of me, I see that same spirit inside of you. So namaste, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.